How do you grow a B2B business through inbound marketing? We've just created a brand new B2B business, so I can show you precisely what strategies, tactics, and channels I use in order to start gaining serious momentum through inbound marketing. I even wrote a business plan. I know, who writes business plans? Having helped companies in over 40 B2B industries grow their revenue through inbound marketing, I thought it'd be a great idea to show you the working activity and thought processes which go behind growing a B2B business successfully. In this video, I'm going to go through what the B2B product is that we've just built. I'm going to go through how we validated the idea. I'm going to go through some of our early traction, and then I'm going to show you what our marketing plan is for the coming months, which I'm going to walk you through the whole process step by step. Over the coming weeks, I'll be releasing videos on our progress, the channels, activities, and walkthroughs of how we've managed to grow the brand. If you want to follow along with the story, it's probably best if you hit the subscribe button below. So what is the business we've just created? It's called Affiliate Fish. I know, awesome name. It's a live WordPress theme for affiliate websites. Users can purchase a license to this theme and access all the modules they need in order to create high converting and technically sound websites. And ultimately, everything that we build, we can push live to their new website through our software. I'm not going to go too much into the product today, but you can check it out at affiliate-fish.com. But from a B2B targeting perspective, there's two main audiences we're going after. One is the solopreneur looking to monetize their passion or looking to start an affiliate website to start creating some side income. The second persona we're going after is more around the agency or more seasoned affiliate marketer who are looking for a more robust and scalable solution than the one they may already have, or maybe a slightly more cost-effective one, going out and getting a development company to build it for them custom. So what's our route to market? So if I was starting from scratch like I am with Affiliate Fish, where would be the first place that I'd look to market? And then how would my strategy evolve further down the line? So the place I'd start when looking for any client's website or looking at launching a new business would be looking at the existing demand out there. So the existing demand out there for Affiliate Fish would be the likes of search engines. So what are people who are looking for my type of product searching in search engines? Now, this isn't always the case in B2B because some new to world products don't necessarily have any search volume because they're too new and people haven't heard about them yet. But as markets start getting more saturated and it becomes a more common thing to search and people know about a product, they just don't know necessarily the provider they're going for, they might start typing queries into Google, whether they're high intent or whether they're informational. In this case, let's just go into Google like here and type in what is our product? It's a WordPress affiliate theme. And as you can see here, I recently turned on our Google Ads for this. So you can see here, I won't go too much into the creation of the Google Ads now. What I will do is create a video in the coming weeks about creating a Google Ads campaign for B2B and the tracking and the setup and the keyword research in a bit more detail. So make sure you follow along. So if we go down here, what we can see is HubSpot here has the 19 best affiliate WordPress themes. So if HubSpot's covered it, more than likely there's going to be a bit of search volume around this. So let's grab this URL and let's go over to Ahrefs and whack in the URL into the search bar. And what we can see now is this currently has around 1.6 thousand visits per month with a value of about $1.2 thousand if it was going to be looked at from a CPC perspective. Again, this is typically way off, so I won't look too much into that. Okay, amazing. So what we can start seeing now is there's loads of different variations, relatively low search volumes, but it's going to start stacking up. So you can see here, best WordPress theme for affiliate marketing. Around 100 searches in the US. WordPress affiliate marketing theme, WordPress theme for affiliate markets, affiliate marketing, WordPress themes, affiliate theme WordPress. So you can see here, there's unlimited variations pretty much of this type of query. So while there's not one standard search query, like an exact phrase, there is lots of different variations. So what this tells me, and if you're a B2B company, is if you can go out there, type a query which is related to your product or service set, and you can go and look at the first few rankings, go and get some ideas of all the different variations of keywords in which people are these companies are ranking for, and this creates a really good foundation for your keyword research before you can go and then start doing some competitive benchmarking and analysis and seeing what other keywords that are driving the industry forward for other companies. So what this says to me now is I know if I can get a tight Google Ads campaign set up with a really nice user flow, I imagine I'm going to start seeing leads come through my site because I can actually capture the demand of the market. And if I can send them straight to a landing page, I'll test out the homepage to start before going to do a landing page, which again, I'll cover in the future. what percentage of people are going to click on the ads, what's going to be the CPC, what's going to be my cost per conversion, am I going to be profitable running Google Ads campaigns? And this is all something that I'm going to cover. I'm going to do Google Ads campaigns running forward. I'm going to do Bing ads. I'm going to do loads of different type of ad campaigns just to show you the different sort of cost per leads across the board and be transparent with which ones I think are working, both from a first touch point perspective as well as ones which I think work in a slightly longer term drive to grow the business. And what we're going to do is we're going to bid on Google Ads to start with as a demand capture strategy. If we get a really profitable return, what we're then going to do is turn our efforts to SEO and say if it's going to be profitable for Google Ads, it's going to be worth our time to create an SEO campaign, and going against HubSpot is never easy, but we know it's going to be worth our time and it's going to be profitable for us. So rather than just starting an SEO campaign and trying to look to go after those keywords straight away, we'll use Google Ads as a way to expedite testing for SEO, and then we get a really good idea of the keywords which are converting the best, if there are any variations, the ad copy which is getting the best click-through rate, as well as the landing page experience, which is going to allow us to reduce bottlenecks to really get that sign up for the user. So all of that stuff we're going to test, and we'll keep an eye on it, and we're going to capture ultimately demand through search, through Google Ads and SEO. Once we've done capturing demand, what we're going to do then is start creating demand, because there's going to be people who use current website solutions, whether it's like landing page builders like Elementor, or they're just running sort of a modular blog, which is like templated when it comes with WordPress, for example. And what we want to do is tell these people that there is a better solution out there, but they may not be searching for it. We don't want to wait for everyone to come to us. We want to start delivering our message to the audience. So what I'm going to do, and what we've done already, is we've created a video on the 3 key features and benefits, and a lot of the credentials behind why we think people should use our solution. And we've created this video here with Ben, who's our head of SEO, who also likes affiliates, which actually goes and highlights all of that stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to push this out through many paid social channels. So we're going to push it out through YouTube. I like the idea of YouTube because we actually only pay for the view of the video. It's something which is more than 10 seconds or so of our ad. So I really like the idea of that for just general testing and really a cheap way of getting an initial brand touch point with your target audience at that initial stage. We're then going to go on Facebook and look at affiliate targeting, whether that's like interests, and look at potential some groups that we can go after and try all these different methods. We're then going to do some TikTok targeting from a user face standpoint. Is very similar to Facebook. So we're going to try that as well. And I'll show you guys in a future video how to create a TikTok campaign for B2B or just in general, as well as then looking at things like Reddit campaigns, Quora paid campaigns, and really just trying to get natively in front of our audience in any way we can, and really starting to scale that demand creation, as well as capturing everyone who then comes through and searches for our product or a solution to their problem and finds our product through Google search. So I'm going to do all of that and build it in public, and I'll set up Google Data Studio dashboards, which will show you exactly the impact that each channel is having from a breakdown perspective, or impact each channel is having on our growth internally. So once I've done the demand capture and the demand generation, I'm then going to go and start trying to leverage other people's audiences. And by that, I mean looking for affiliates. And we've actually created an affiliate scheme for Affiliate Fish, like affiliate inception. But ultimately, what we're going to do is look to reach out and partner with influencers in the space. So start doing some B2B influencer marketing with affiliate revenue. With affiliate revenue being one of the rewards for them, so they can send it out to their email lists. We can send it to them to try, and they can create tutorials. But ultimately, I'm going to document the process of us creating a B2B influencer marketing program. How we reach out: is it going to be through YouTube? Is it going to be through podcasts? Is it going to be through getting our site mentioned on other influential sources? And moving on to that is we actually recently got a feature in Ahrefs which talks about affiliate fish, which again, it's all part of our leveraging audiences from other people. It's kind of a demand generation strategy as well. But what we want to do is tap into other people's audiences who may have the people we're looking to target, send out products to them. So ultimately we can give them access for free to give it a test. If they like it, then we can say, here's the affiliate link. You guys can actually make 20% of the revenue off of every sale that you have, and really start trying to incentivize the B2B influencer marketing strategy that we're doing. So that's our 3-step process: capture demand, create demand, and then leverage other people's demand and attention they have on their channels. So finally, how is it going so far and how do we validate the idea? And the first validation tip that I have for anyone looking to validate their new business idea is really just saying, do I personally have a need for this? The reason we've turned this into a live theme is this is a problem we literally tried to solve a few years ago. So now we can offer it to other people. It's just great because we know the pain points we went through and we ultimately know what people are looking for in the market and what value that we can add at the price point that we're selling it for. Also, that's not necessarily enough because you may just be strange, right? I may have just wanted something completely unique. So what we did is we ran some Google ads and some YouTube ads, and off the back of getting a placement in Ahrefs, we started getting people signed up. And this is how it's going so far. So this is kind of when it went live. We've been very passive with it at the moment. At the moment, we've made about £600 worth of revenue, which isn't bad from a proof of concept stage. Again, haven't really pushed it, so we want to start scaling up and looking at where those leads and that revenue came from. On the other side of things, we've had over 60 people actually sign up and fill in their details on this form here, and they've signed up as a new user, but they haven't yet made a payment. So they've gone in and they've dug around a little bit and they're kind of in that tentative buying stage. So 60 people or 60 plus people signing up is a good indication to me there is an interest in the market. The bit I probably missed out in the strategy that I was talking through earlier is the activation and the engagement strategy. So when people sign up and they're not paying at the moment, how can I use email marketing like an integration with Stripe to HubSpot to make sure that we can nurture these people with information in order for them to eventually potentially buy our product, and reducing the friction for them signing up and get started and actually start creating their content and spending less time on the technical and design and just focusing primarily on their business, which is the content. So that's very much the start of it. I hope to scale this up. The reason I built this business is there's some things through growing our agency session media that we can't share. So with this business, I plan on being completely transparent. I want to grow it in public. Probably going to be a few hours a week that we spend actually going through and building it. So it's not going to be a full-on brand building exercise, and we're going to have sort of a set budget we're going to use to build it. But ultimately, hopefully you guys find it informative. I want to go and sort of ramble on as much as possible in certain elements of video so you guys can hear the thought process behind why I'm doing certain things instead of others. And if I was in your shoes building your brand, or if I was in your marketing department, then how would I approach the go-to-market strategy in your industry? So hope you found that useful, guys. Feel free to follow along here. Next video we release is going to be around GA4 event tracking. So you definitely want to make sure you subscribe for that one. So see you soon, guys. Have a great week.